Hi everyone, welcome to Learning Curve Acres. Well, we had quite the surprise on Wednesday, December 30th. I know it's been 2 weeks, but it's been hard to kind of get out here and do a video with all the chickens around and all the crowing and everything else that happens. Anyways, on the 30th, just after feeding time in the afternoon, around 3:30, I heard some frantic cheeping outside in the yard. Well, sure enough, here was this hen with 3 little chicks. Well, I think this girl just laid an egg. Pretty green one. You can't really see her face, but she's a sweetheart. Alright, so I'm just sitting under the tarp with some of the birds. So, as I was saying, we found those three little chicks with that mama hen. It was 2 degrees, so fairly cool. A little colder than you'd like for chicks. And they were out in the yard, actually just behind the coop here, and they were cheeping quite frantically. So we brought them in the house, warmed them up, got them all settled down, and then the next day, hey Mr. Fluff, the next day I moved them out here. Now, the tin that you saw that the water was sitting on has a light bulb in it, so even when they're not directly underneath Mommy, they can get quite warm. And yeah, so that was quite the surprise. That made surprise hatch number 5 for the 2020 year. And that was the year we were supposed to not have any more chicks. Go figure. And now we've gone and added 2 more birds to the homestead. And I'll show you them and talk to you about what's going on with them. Alright, so here's the other additions. Well, one of them. It's a little boy. It's a quail. Oh, you can hear the other one. But there was a notification in a Facebook group that I'm in, where a woman had 2 quail that were being picked on real badly. She has her hands full. She just hatched out 15 more chicks the other day. And so, anyways, she had asked for some help. So Jason and I, being the suckers we are, we're like, yeah, we'll take them. So off we went. We picked them up. Now, before I get any comments, yes, I know this cage is way too small. He does not spend the majority of the day in this cage. This is just for confinement for in the evenings and in the morning. The rest of the time, he's actually in a larger play area where the dogs can't get at him. But I am looking for a larger cage, but his brother is in my usual hospital cage. So here's his brother. Let's see if I can just open this so you can get a better look at him. So, yeah, 2 quail that have gotten regular treatment with polysporin on the backs of their heads, because there was quite the bully in the group who pulled off all the feathers off the back of this one and opened up the back of his head. The other one was even worse. In many ways, I didn't hold up that much hope for the other one because of how extensive the injury was on the back of the head. But they've both recovered quite nicely. And so, yeah, we've got quail again. 2 boys again. I might try and find them a couple of girlfriends, but we'll see how that goes. I just enjoy listening to them listening to their little songs. And so that's the newest thing that's happening here on our homestead. So just thought I'd give you a quick update on to what's going on. There's not a whole lot happening right now with it being winter. Like, yes, I'm going through seed catalogs, I'm looking at stuff, but that's pretty boring and nobody wants to watch somebody go through a whole bunch of seed catalogs. But we'll talk about seeds and plans for the garden later. I hope everyone's doing well. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.